I always loved reading. I was always a slow reader, and I always admired kids around me who were fast readers. And you know, I think that my introduction to books, thankfully, was my mom. She's a very big reader, and she would always read to us going to bed. And before I learned how to read, I would always just look at the books she was holding and go, wow, all that's in there? And you know, you're hearing a story read to you and you're imagining all these things, and it's just, I remember thinking, as soon as I can learn to do that, I have to do that. I want to be able to do this. And you know, reading is a hard thing to learn, and but the only way you can get better at it is just by reading. And so my mom was very, I said, Mom, this is hard. It's not like when you read to me. It's much harder. I'm not able to imagine it as easily, as when you read to me. And she said, just keep going, and don't give up. And it really is like a muscle. You must read, and you'll get better and better and better at it.
Do you remember a book that either she read to you, or maybe the first book you read on your own?
Yeah, one of them was Roald Dahl's The Witches. That's the one that I really remember having the hugest impression on me as a kid. Also, books that I really loved that were a bit longer that I got into were, I loved The Phantom Tollbooth. I love this book called The Last of the Really Great Wang Doodles. Do you know that book?
Yeah.
I loved Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I loved this book. Well, I loved Other Places You'll Go. I loved, all Dr. Seuss. I loved this book about how one day we'll all live in a hotel under the sea. We'll all have houses on the ocean floor, and we'll farm underwater. I loved that book. I don't remember what it's called, but I literally would just long to live underwater based on this book.